Patient empowerment is the key to the future of healthcare. Hi, my name is Dr. Nitin, and today we are going to talk about patient empowerment. What is this patient empowerment? Is this? Before we start, as I mentioned, myself, Dr. Nitin, and I help doctors to grow their clinical practice so that they can focus on their more clinical aspects rather than worried about growing their clinical practice. So if you want to know more about me, you can check about my channel. And if you're new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel where I share various tips, tutorial ideas, strategies, case studies related to clinical practice growth, and various other aspects related to clinical practice. So without further delay, let's get started with today's topic about this patient empowerment and what is this patient empowerment all this about. So let me start this session by just quoting some basic definition of patient empowerment. Then we'll discuss over this in more detail. So basically it's a process which refers to a process by which individuals can gain a greater control over decisions and actions related to their health and healthcare. It involves providing patients with the knowledge, skills, resources, and the confidence to actively participate in their own healthcare journey. And it basically makes helps them to make informed choices and collaborate effectively with the healthcare providers and doctors and other healthcare professionals. When empowered patients, they are encouraged to ask questions and express their preferences and take the ownership of their own health outcomes. So this approach basically acknowledges the importance of patients as partners in healthcare process. It's not just an individual responsibility of healthcare professional. It aims at enhancing patients' autonomy, dignity, and overall well-being. So when it comes to this kind of empowerment, it helps patient to make informed decisions and take responsibility and control of their own health. Any healthcare professionals or doctors, they are playing biggest role in the this journey of patient empowerment. And it has been seen that the more frequent visits are done with the doctors or healthcare professionals, there is more chances of patient satisfaction rates also. So make sure that you are visiting your patients as frequently as possible. And when it comes to younger generation, which is the future of India, it tends to be more proactive. They are more proactive in managing their health. They are trying to understand better about their own health. And being the next generation, they are obviously present more online, but it applies to everybody. All the generation now has been kind of moved to the digital platforms. And when it comes to this kind of online resources, so this websites or your social media, uh, they are found to be the source of obtaining any information about any diseases or any health conditions. And digital literacy, it is becoming a must have a skill. uh, but it varies as per the age groups and educational backgrounds. And this digital literacy is required for your patients and for you as a healthcare professional also. So what I see, the younger generation doctors and healthcare professionals, they are much more comfortable with the digital platforms and online platforms. But the older generation, they are not much comfortable currently. But I would request them to also get friendly with all kind of digital platforms, websites, right, and social media platforms. So when it comes to this kind of, there are various technologies that are being developed in healthcare, but they lack something called as a patient centricity. So when we are talking about patient empowerment, and if there is no patient centricity, those technology would be, yes, they would be useful, but they will miss the point of the patient being in the focus. So, in spite of those technical advancement, the doctors will definitely play a significant role in empowering the patients. So that's why it's very critical. Technology will not may or may not replace doctors, but it will not replace the role of patient empowerment. So this patient empowerment will definitely face some challenges, maybe due to socioeconomic factors of the patients or some other factors, but it still remains the a critical thing, particularly if you are a doctor or healthcare business owner and you want to develop a value based business, or if you want to develop value based products and services. In that case, empowering your patients and your customers is very much critical. So if you have not started working towards it, you need to get it started right now, because patient is certainly demanding it, and if you are not providing it, your patients will move to somebody else who is providing that patients with the those kind of autonomy, those kind of informed decisions, the power to take control of their own health. You cannot hold your patients in the name of uh, just as a healthcare expert, or you are the service provider for their healthcare. In current world, the patients are having and they are exploring more and more options. They visit various websites before visiting the doctors. They review your ratings and feedbacks, and then only they make appointment with you. But in spite of all this, if you are just giving this one patient empowerment skill to your patients, uh, they are more likely to be loyal to you for a longer run. So, these are my thoughts on patient empowerment. Let me know what you think, and what are your takes on patient empowerment. If you are already practicing it, let me know in the comment section how you are doing it. And even if you don't agree with me, that is also fine. I welcome your thoughts also. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and maybe we can discuss over there. So that's all for now, my dear friends. This is Dr. Nitin signing out. Bye bye.